Hi, thanks for stopping in today. Today we're going to be doing a review on Easy Auto Wrap and the type of garbage that it really is. Once again, we're here to help you not make the mistakes. Companies like this steal your money, put out an awful product, refuse to back it up with any type of warranty whatsoever. Easy Auto Wrap is just full of tons of excuses. The emails that I receive back from them is just absolutely silly, and we'll be covering that in a future video. So, how do you install vinyl auto wrap? Well, there's tons of videos all over the internet on how to install it, but I took a basic approach, and I'll show you the items that I use to install the Easy Auto Wrap. First thing I did is I washed the vehicle. In this particular instance, it's a truck. So we washed it up real good. Then we went over the paint job, which I'm not suggesting to do. It's just that this paint job here didn't make a difference what we did to it. We had future plans. This was just part of this review to see what type of quality this product was and what Easy Wrap is. So once again, cleaned up the truck. We used lacquer thinner and completely went over the entire truck to make sure that there was no residue on it. We followed that up with 70-30 isopropyl alcohol, completely washed the whole truck with that. And then the items that I used, and what I suggest is installing any type of auto wrap, is to have several different types of squeegees. So this squeegee right here actually comes out of a window tinting box. Very great for getting into corners, tucking in underneath door trim, tucking in by doors around corners. Then we have a stiffer squeegee, keeping in mind that we do have the vinyl on here, and the reason why that's on here is so you don't scratch that vinyl up when you're applying it to the vehicle. And then this is a softer squeegee, and it bends a little bit. It gives a little bit better working into little concaves and crevices in vehicles, working around panels that have different types of shapes, different types of bends, and I would suggest that you use several different kinds. It just makes the job a heck of a lot easier. Good thing to have, scissors. Another thing to have is you're going to need gloves. These are special gloves. You could probably get away with using like a standard jersey glove, but you probably might leave scratches in any type of auto wrap. These right here work perfect. They did come with the kit. Then we have different types of knives. We have the little break-off knife. We have a larger break-off knife. We then have different cutters for the vinyl. This is what they sent with the kit. You know, it worked great for like flipping burgers. It doesn't work great on cutting anything else. Primer 94. In the industry, 3M has their own auto wrap, and 3M uses this primer, and why it's called primer, I'm not exactly sure, since it's actually an adhesive promoter. But anyways, you use this in the nooks, in the crannies, around the edges of the doors, underneath the vehicle, anywhere where there's going to be a indentation where you push the vinyl into a hole, or you're expecting to stretch the vinyl into anything. This works really great. This will save you a lot of hassle of the product coming off immediately, but you'll see that even with Easy Auto Wrap, the We could have sprayed the whole vehicle with this and the garbage would have still fallen off. Then the other little tip here that most people don't show you in the videos, and this right here is what I used, not necessarily what you'd want to use if you want to have something that is going to be lasting for years and not using easy auto wrap. But this right here is a little roller. It's designed to actually put the screens into windows. And what you do is when you're heating and pressing into any type of crevice or any type of body panel that has a transition, then you would run this right at that transition. And what it does is it causes a memory. That way it doesn't pull back on you. And then the biggest thing is, and a lot of people on YouTube videos will say that, well, you can use a blow dryer. No, you can't. You're going to need to go out and get yourself or rent yourself an actual real heat gun. Now, the reason because of this is you can install the auto wrap with a blow dryer. It'll work great. But what they don't tell you is that you need to post heat the vinyl. So when you have the vinyl all on, everything is, bubbles are removed, you got your corners all pressed in, you need to go and heat the entire vehicle. And you're going to need to have a temperature gauge in order to follow what the recommendations of that vinyl is to heat it up to a temperature that is going to cause it to stop the flat memory. What you want it to do is heat it to the point where it remembers that it has to stay in the corners, around the wheel wells, around the doors, around any place where you pressed it in, or you folded it in, or you went through and you really stretched it. That is where you need to heat it. Most companies range in between 95 to 105. I've seen a few that range all the way up to 200 degrees, and you'll never get that out of a blow dryer. But come along, and the rest is going to be narrated with photos, so you could actually stop if you want to and see what kind of garbage that Easy Wrap does put out. So come along and stay to the end of the video. And by the way, it makes a big difference on YouTube if you put in a like, put in a comment, let me know what you think, and enjoy the rest of the video. We'll start out with a shot of the vehicle in the shop having the vinyl wrap installed. This was ordered on October 3rd of 2020. There's a finished shot right there, and she's looking pretty sexy. Yeah, we started to install it first week of November, and already in January of 2021, there's the fade. Look at that fading. It is just awful. If this has a 3 to 5 year warranty on it, by the time it would reach that, it would be crystal clear. You could probably see right through to the paint. Everything's fallen off, as you can see. Even though that we use primer 94, we post-heated. The vinyl itself is just cracking. It just literally cracks. That is not a quality product. That is a ripoff. You can also see that wherever there's stretch marks, they're completely faded out, and none of that was stretched beyond 10%. That is just how crappy of a product that this is. All the tiger striping, that wasn't even stretched. Look at that big crack right there. It just literally just cracked. More tiger striping. The vinyl itself, the dialots were just incredibly awful. The fender there, you can see the pulling away from the bottom of the fender. You can start seeing more tiger striping, awful fading, Oh, look at that fade right there. You know, this company should be just ashamed of themselves that they're stealing money, and that's what they're doing. They're just stealing money. They refuse to have any type of warranty. The product should not be allowed. This is an automotive product that's going to sit outside, and you're going to say that fading would be normal? Ah, that's awful. Oh, you're still here yet? Don't worry about it. Hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the little bell, and that'll let you know when our next video comes up. Just go home then.